Ready? Eddie Cheever, Chris Froggatt and Jonathan Queen.
There's no denying that I'm starting the 2021 season well on the back foot. While waiting on the sidelines for travel restrictions to ease, all I could do was to continue to prepare myself as best I could, staying in strong physical form and putting the hours in the simulator. I have to admit, it's not a nice feeling at all watching the race unfold remotely and not being able to do your part. Ironically, not being there made me feel an even stronger connection to the team, and I know many other members of the team have made it known that they feel the same way. A big break came finally on May the 8th. I knew this was my calling, and I simply could not wait any longer. Last year the championship was on the line, and in hindsight I was overly cautious. This time, I have nothing to lose, and I'll be going for it 100%. The bronze test session was an important session for me personally, having been away from a race car for more than 6 months. It was important to try to get the feeling back, and of course you do have a bit of self-doubt as to whether you can still do it. So that session for me was really important to build my own confidence and to show that the pace was still there. And I was delighted that the pace was almost immediately there, and the times were competitive straight away.
Welcome back. Huh?
We managed to top the timesheets in the bronze session, so that was setting the tone for what was to come for the rest of the day. That followed on with free practice. We were again topping the timesheets there with Eddie and Chris in the car.
He was complaining about turning oversteer in high-speed corners. Yeah. And me to exit understeer back on gas on the slowest.
And finally, at the night practice, pre-quali, even in the colder conditions, the car worked really well. And again, we were topping the timesheet. So all in all, the first day was probably one of the best we've ever had so far.
Quindi cosa vorresti curare?
Voglio avere meno rotazione e più trazione qui.
Sì.
Qui.
Io tornerei indietro con la barra.
Sì, facciamo così.
Eddie, stop complaining and drive. Copy? Okay. Come back stronger than ever.
Yeah, I could drive less.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it more like this.
What did you change?
Everything. It's my secret. I can't tell you everything, you know? We went back with the front bar.
Yeah, okay.
45, 45.
Because the tires are...
Leave it.
I like it.
I'm happy to leave it.
To be honest, the fact you like it right now, tomorrow with fresher brakes, it will be even better. If we want to keep the car like you had now in terms of high speed and of high speed balance, or if you want a little bit more versus the front.
I have a little bit of understeer even in the high speed.
So I would rather do the ride height to really switch everything to the front for the quali. And we see.
You did the step that we need. Yeah. At this point, you have to tell me if you were feeling confident on just breaking
I think
it.
there's still margin. There is still some margin, but I think I'm building up to that feeling because
Okay.
it's different. Because before I was sort of
Yeah.
like maximum on the edge, and now
But you have less.
you're trying to roll in more speed. So I do feel I'm carrying in more speed into the corner.
I don't want to
just-
put you in the spot here.
Just try to shift the braking a little bit later
Yeah.
for entry to
Yeah.
3 and.
But
try
don't
to
get tense.
retain, yeah,
You don't
retain
have
everything
to.
the same.
You have to maintain the same bike. It's not easy. It's downhill.
Yeah.
But in quali, you definitely can do it. You gain between 2 to 3 tenths. Even 2 tenths are gonna be so strong for you.
Okay.
It was incredible yesterday.
Well, I mean, I just didn't know, but thankfully it didn't feel that strange. It's more just, okay, where's the controls, where are all the buttons, where's everything? You have to think a little
Yeah,
bit
but
about
when
that.
you did start pushing, man, you were looking. You said, I think, and I was talking with Chris about it. I said, Chris, he wants to be back to the pace, right? John, quali, you give me the intensity, the effort of the bronze test. You give me the precision of the pre-quali, the awareness of the pre-quali, so adjustment on your inputs where we need it. You're gonna fly in the qualifying. That's what we need. That's the only focus. Bronze test, effort, pre-quali, precision in the inputs, adjustment, awareness of what we need after we analyze the data. Quali are gonna come like easy and very fast. Deal?
Guys, we are in much better conditions than we were on the last races. We did. I know what's happened on your quali, but we know it's 50 or 55 cars, and you were in a place where there was no way. I told you, okay, pass the 83, you were able to pass it, and you had your last lap clear. It's the only one you did, and it's where you did your fastest last sector, which is the ones that normally you make more difference with the tires. So it was nice that you pushed till the end and you were able even to improve on the last one. But okay, we know that the 188, this car is very strong. But we are not that bad neither, to be honest. We are a little bit further on the average because your quality was not so great. We won't have beat them if all of you guys made your best or really close to. So for me, it's no regrets.
Let's look at the floors.
Yes, yeah. I'm happy, guys. I feel really confident for the race, and the race is long. Everybody has pace. We need to make a good strategy on the pit wall, and if we do the job on the pit wall, we will have a good result.
Unfortunately, it's not in your 100% hands, okay? So anything can happen, a car can spin, so be cautious, but you have to stay awake and try to go as forward as possible because anyways, it's not in your hands if somebody just dive bombs into you, so. And then once you get in the second, third lap is to maintain and go as fast as you can, staying on track without trying to do the best time that you can do because it doesn't make any difference. And try to stay relaxed on the straight. You know that the last sector is the most demanding. Don't over brake, there's no need. You saw that when I do it in third gear, nice and easy. The ball out is gonna go away in the entry so you can anticipate it to stay more on the left side. Okay?
Yeah.
So.
Once the first car will be on the straight, I will open the radio communication.
Get ready.
pressure, you came in, you go, pace, and that's all.
Okay, John, we have a drive-through penalty. Box 6 lap. Box 6 lap.
Gained 5 position on the start, cutting the chicane, and didn't give back the position, so that's the reason why. So nothing with you. The pace is brilliant, so keep going like this.
My lack of experience in seat time really showed because I overshot the mark in the pit box and we lost 20 seconds with that maneuver. I continued for my second part of my double stint, and there again I pushed as hard as I could, but fatigue started setting in. I felt a bit nauseous in the car, but I tried the best I could to complete the stint. And when I came in for the driver change for that stint, again, I made another mistake and lost another 10 seconds. I didn't stop in the right position. As I got out of the car, I basically collapsed because the fatigue, the stress and everything just all washed on me, and it took me a long while to recover my breath.
Tell you, no, 5. Now, after.
The final 3 hours was a real cliffhanger. It was basically a roller coaster. Every second count, it was a fight against time. We were looking at every single lap, every single minute to try to calculate whether or not we could fight back and claw back the time that we lost. And Eddie, every lap we were observing him, he was chipping away at the time. And till finally, around 2 laps remaining, he managed to catch up, and that got us home the win. I came here with a single mission to try to help bring Tempesta back to the top. And I'm glad to say I finally did my part, and the team did an amazing job. Eddie did an incredible drive. And here we are, P1. We're back.